You said superfunction will be the new order.
When people get coherent, of course, there will be huge burst of creativity. I mean, creativity also comes from discomfort. A lot of creativity comes from discomfort, from addressing discomfort and so solving it. You get new things. But there are other ways of also creating, which can probably, that's just my thinking. It's not something I can prove or substantiate, but I can imagine that when people become super coherent, then there is much more love on the planet. Because that is our essential nature. And somehow we got disconnected from it. It's so embarrassing. Sometimes I watch these romantic dramas from the East, Korea and Japan and stuff like that. And it's so hard for people to say, I love you. It's so fearful to say, I love you. They go through all kinds of things to avoid it. Why? Why can't we just say, I love you? It's okay. So there's a lot of cultural conditioning everywhere to stamp on that part of ourselves, which is unfortunate.
Is getting coherent the gateway to a return to love?
It is absolutely that. In fact, when it dissolves family conflicts so sweetly, as long as you start the process. We've got so many case studies of that. That this lady, I mean, she in fact spoke on the phone to us. We had a gathering recently where anybody who owns supercoherence frequencies or anybody can come and she lives in Scotland. And she described her family relationships as doomed. That's how she described it. And then it was a complex thing. She had left her husband, or the husband had left, and the daughter stayed with her, and the son was very angry with his mother and went with his father and stuff like that. So everything became very, in her words, toxic and very unpleasant. And then they got the frequencies, they got the SRTLFs and the wellness frequencies, which are just another part of the thing. And the whole relationships, all the relationships changed. So now she says they're better than they ever were, just with varying the frequencies. And she's given a detailed write-up and it took 4 months for what to happen. And the relationship is now as sweet can be. They're not together in the sense of they're not married still, but they are sweet with each other, they are kind to each other, and all the anger and the pain has gone. Where did it go? How did it go? There was no talk. Just wearing a frequency or putting it on somebody's photo. Because they are field, so they are not space-time bound. You can help anybody across the world or in another dimension if you wish.